Situated on the coast of Namibia in southwest Africa, Walvis Bay Lagoon is a very important wetland for migratory waterbirds.
One of the disturbances here is, of course, people. Yeah. But that's always the balance, you know. Yeah. You want tourists, but you know they're also disturbing the birds feeding. So this side is interesting because this is most probably the site, most probably in the world, where you have human settlement and flamingos so close to each other and so easily accessible. When you look at Sandwich, there are as many flamingos, but they're not accessible to anybody unless you actually drive in there. You see, I'm just gonna go slowly and stop the car, switch it off. I just want to see for sound. That honking is the greater flamingo. But can you hear the
Yeah,
that is the working of the flamingo when they filter the water. Here we have an aerial photograph of the Walvis Bay Lagoon area. Walvis Bay town is over here. Since 1963 the river was stopped, so since then no more water can flow into the sea. A road was constructed, a dike was built to create the salt works, and that left only this little part for Lagoon. See, if we drive here, this is all the remains of what used to be the lagoon, and it's all salt. If you scratch the surface, you see it's hard salt. This is all man-made. 30 years ago they started deliberately creating this saltwork. And it is a very, very, very big environmental problem. Yes, on the other hand, it brings in foreign currency, it brings in hard cash. So it's a balance. You can see all these little humps. There used to be dunes, hammock dunes with vegetation on top. All you see now is a dry, dead bush on it. It's all dead. It cannot survive. And it takes away the wind barrier. That allows the sand to come in, and you have the sand coming in with the wind all the time.
Walvis Bay Lagoon is threatened not only by silt and salination, but also by the ever-expanding city of Walvis Bay itself and the increasing activity in its harbour. A group of volunteers, the Coastal Environmental Trust of Namibia, is fighting for the preservation of this unique habitat. Their spokesman is the naturalist Keith Wern.
Here we have 18 birds with more than 1% of the world population of their species. The chestnut-banded plover, in fact, we have 70% of. This is also an extremely important area as a nursery for the African black oystercatcher. There are only 5,000 of these birds in the world today.
Besides many other activities, Keith Wern has initiated a project with local schools.
We educate them. We hope that they will learn something about the birds, their feeding habits, where the birds come from, etc. They are shown this, and they ask questions at the same time. It's nice to be able to put something new and to have the enthusiasm that they've got. But it's these kids, they're going to run the country in the next few years. And as their grandchildren, which are going to reap the benefits.
The future of Walvis Bay Lagoon depends on international support. The aim should be to achieve a win-win situation, both for the economic development of the bay and for the preservation of ecological values. Walvis Bay Lagoon is clearly of international importance. That is why the AEWA hopes that Namibia will join the agreement to be able to combine efforts to find solutions. For Keith Wern, it's clearly a matter of the highest importance.